Who's up next in the UFC? Who's up next? Who could it be? I said, who's up next in the UFC? Who's up next? Who could it be? Who? Yeah. What is going on, everybody? Combat Casual back with my main man, Giuliano Argenti, here to matchmake for the show, the great show that was UFC Qatar. Gio, how are you feeling about, number one, my fantastically produced intro that I paid George Thorogood a lot of money for, and second, about the card on Saturday?
Well, I mean, I know that you feel so strongly about your intro that you asked me if I was ready like 3 times before we went live, as if I didn't teach you everything you know. But it's a great intro. I do enjoy it.
All right.
Also, yeah, no, it was a dope card, dude. It was a dope card. It was like going in. It was, I mean, maybe more than any other card this year. It's like there were a lot of, it's like, what the fuck's gonna happen? A lot of anticipation of the Horiguchi or Max UFC, for example. I thought the main event and the co-main were probably, I mean, without making them uninteresting, they were pretty actually easy to figure out, like, going in. But I mean, I thought that fighters delivered for sure. Oh shit, yo, really quick, just a shout out to our sort of token representative of the gay community, Brutally Honest MMA, is in chat. What's up, Alina?
Oh my god, what is up, AB?
Yeah, and number one fucking Ian Gary super fan, Alina.
Oh, don't do this, dude. Don't do this. We are unfortunately going to talk about Ian Gary tonight. But
yeah, we have to. I'm sorry, Alina.
Yeah, so I was stuck watching Beyond Combat from Indonesia. I was committed to that show. It went on for 10 hours and there was 12 fights in total in 10 hours. It was brutal. So I was actually watching that until there was 4 fights left in the main card. So I am going to lean on you to kind of break down some of the fights before we get
sure. Nothing new about that.
But yeah, I did watch, but not very closely.
That's fine. That's fine for the first fight because, bro, like I was going into this card like in the last few hours before. I did pick Merrick, and I was doubting myself, and I didn't switch my pick, which I should have, I guess. Although Denzel Freeman, for all his better opponents, I mean, et cetera, he looked gun shy and very, and it was a very kind of boring fight, to be honest.
I was told it was boring. I actually didn't watch this fight.
Yeah, now that being said, dude, like, so if you remember, what was it? Was it 322 or no? It was Bonfim and Brown, where they debuted 2 heavyweights against each other. It was Josh Hogan got the knockout. Yeah, they've been doing that with the heavyweight division just because they need fucking new blood so badly. I think the move, and this is probably what they're thinking anyway, is to it's like the winner of one debutante match fights the winner of another. So I mean, I'm just gonna say Josh Hogan should fight Freeman next.
Okay. I guess without watching the fight, and then I guess this one, the first couple matches aren't that important to where we need.
Yeah.
But I guess my only question to that would be like, number one, I think that they want to push Josh Hokett. He's got a personality. I don't know if everybody likes it, but it's there.
Right.
He cut a promo. And it seems that Denzel Freeman does not. Would you be, if you were a matchmaker and you're like, hey, I want to push this guy, not so much the other guy, is there a worry there that maybe Denzel Freeman could beat him or even make it a not very interesting fight?
I don't think so, man. I think Hokett. I don't even know if they knew about they knew Hokett had a personality, before he got on the mic for the post-fight speech, right? Like,
Well, he did the same thing on Contender Series.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay then. I mean, like, I don't think Freeman beats Hokett. Hokett looked very good.
Okay.
And I think Freeman's like, headed for stepping stone, territory anyway. So
you were really that unimpressed by what Freeman did?
I mean, yeah, man. Like, I mean, he for somebody who, for somebody with the, coming off the promotions that he is, like, I mean, he's just, somebody debuts in the UFC, they're either ready for the shit or they're not.
Okay. Yeah, and it looks like the chat's agreeing like it wasn't a good fight. I watched this; they were point fighting. If I was matchmaker, I'm sending Freeman back to the Contender Series. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing was, Jamal Pokes is actually beating dudes. I mean, not like the most interesting people, but
yeah. He beat Hamdi and got robbed. I mean, like, justice for Jamal Pokes, dude.
Bullying survivor Jamal Pokes.
Bullying survivor. Yeah, dude.
Okay, yeah, I like it. You got me. You got me sold. I think we just need to get just Josh Hokett in fights.
Yeah, I like Josh Hokett, dude.
I do too. He's a pretty fun fighter.
Him and Mario. Sorry, I was just gonna say him and Mario Pinto. More so Mario Pinto for sure. I mean, but he's obviously had a couple more fights so far. Are like I'm talking about like just anyone coming into the heavyweight division that I like is even the least bit exciting to me.
Okay. Yeah, probably I second the Mario Pinto sentiment.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Easy matchmaking there. Let's go to the next fight, which would have been Nurul Aliyah versus
yeah.
This looked like a great back and forth fight. To be totally honest, I didn't recognize both. Again, I'm watching one show. I'm watching the UFC in the background. I didn't really recognize both guys. I wasn't like, oh, this guy hurt this guy, but this looked like a fun fight. And you and I both thought that Aliev would just kind of wrestle this guy and just like cruise. But no, this was like a Rock put up a lot of resistance. He looks really fun.
He did.
Aliev a tough fight in which I guess he just edged it out.
Well, it was a little bit more, I mean, I locked Aliev and he looked crisp in the striking, which was kind of new for me to see him like strike like that. He'd set up a lot of combinations that landed clean. He was he just outclassed Rock really, really, I mean, really well actually. And I think Aliev's pretty good, dude. Thing is that 1 second. He's like, I don't know. It's like at lightweight though, dude. It's like, I mean, he seems to be better with each fight. I mean,
he's only 24.
Yeah, that is true too. So I mean, dude could be as good as anything, or he could wind up like Bekoev at middleweight.
This is only his second fight in the UFC, and I think one of his more memorable ones because it looked like he faced resistance, but as you're saying, he put a lot of combinations together. We learned something new about him. So
exactly. Trying to think like in terms of who would be I mean, dude, like, it'd be a good fight for him. I'd like, fuck it, like, throw him up against Jared Gordon, who fought after getting hit by a car in his last fight, which was ill-advised. But like the fight before that, he knocked out Thiago Santos, and I mean, Gordon's getting older and shit. I like the young versus old. Like, can this guy beat like a dude who's like a veteran type of thing? On his third fight.
I like the direction you're going in. Kind of give him a guy on the way down. Lena says, I love Shamrock. Great personality, great grappler, but this is a hard matchup. Yeah, this fight was good. Shows the contrast of levels between lightweight and heavyweight. That goes without saying. I think Aliyev won clearly, but Shem definitely earned his spot in the UFC. Cool. Okay. I thought it was a good fight. Again, I wasn't watching it very closely, but I was like, man, this looks like a good-ass fight.
Yes, Showweather agrees with me.
Aliyev straight left was catching Shem all night.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it really was like flush in the fucking side of his head and face, like no guard.
Or Joaquim Silva, interesting. Let's take a look at the rankings. So they have him at 56th. Some guys near him, but below him would be like Nicholas Mota. He just got TKO'd in a fun fight. Drew Dober, Jai Herbert, Elvis Brenner, Trey Ogden.
I mean, I don't know about Dober yet, but I mean Elvis Brenner. Elvis Brenner was doing well until Oralby softened them up for Alvarez.
Yeah. I think
it might be a little. So I got
Silva. Where's Jared Gordon? I don't even think Jared Gordon is like anywhere near. Oh
wait,
no, at 21st. Interesting.
Really? And then what's that? 38? Did you say
50th?
Well, I mean, that's only the fucking. I mean, he's only.
I understand. And again, I'm just kind of like, I just use this as a point of reference. It's not like.
No, I know. He I mean, he's dude. I'm like, I mean, how many fights in before like, you give a guy like, a sort of like test,
Yeah. No, I like the direction you're thinking of going in though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even really have like a better suggestion for you.
I mean, it's all good, dude. You didn't see the fight, so.
No. I'm just saying, like, I do like the direction you're going. Just give him some guy who is a vet of the division, and just give him a not like a hard test where it's like, okay, like we need to really see what this guy's about. But yeah, I think Jared Gordon he's a damn good fighter, but certainly is not a guy that's going to be top of the heap. So Jared was run over. Yeah, isn't that insane that he still fought?
Dude, you know what's crazy too about that is like the news that he got hit by a car was like kept from the public until like the car had already started. People were so mad.
Well, and then he even said he got hit by a fucking car.
Yeah.
So, Jared Gordon's a fun fighter though, man. I like Jared Gordon.
Redo that fight without the car accident 10 times. Who knows, dude?
The next fight. I think we both picked Ryan Loder, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and I was on Narudiev before we did our picks, and I was like, "No, Ryan Loder's got this." But wow, what a performance from Narudiev! I never was impressed with this guy. I thought he was pretty mediocre. But the one thing about what we knew was Ryan Loder was going to bring out the scrappiness in this fight, and man. Narudiev got that sick knockout, dude. Honestly, this is one of my favorite knockouts of the card. Super, super awesome. A minute, 26 seconds. Very impressive. Exactly what he needed because I think that a lot of the fans were kind of like, yeah, this guy's kind of sucks. Like, who is this guy? Had some pretty lackluster fights. So who do you think should be next for... Oh, actually, sorry. Go ahead and break down the fight. Sorry about that.
I mean, dude, it's... There's not much more to it than that. I just think, like, in my opinion, like, Tough has gotten to be such shit. Like, Valentine and Loder are both, like, trash, And, I mean, watching the fight, I really... It's almost as much Nurdiev skill as it is Ryan Loder just sucking, that resulted in the way it went. So, like, and, I mean, not to take victory, but I mean, yeah, it's basically Ryan Loder just being fucking stupid and not just not being defensively responsible at all. Like, I really
I thought that, yeah, and then Alina's like, why would you pick Loder?
Alina's right.
It wasn't that I was confident in Loder, it was more that I was not confident at all in Ali or Nurudiev or whatever.
Nurudiev, yeah. Alina, I didn't lock him. All my locks hit. Alina, stick with me.
Yeah, I guess. Let me see. Let's find him in the rankings here. You know what? I'm still not sold personally. How about you? Like that he could be.
I mean, sold. No, I mean, did he do what one does? If they are to be taken seriously at middleweight, against a guy like Ryan Loder who just leaves himself open in so many ways. Yes, I mean, so it's like, all right, like, I mean, dude, you know what? Like, I wasn't gonna do this, but like, I think, Azamat
Bekaev.
Yup.
Oh my God.
No, but I'm serious.
No, stop. You gotta get your obsession with fucking Bekaev.
Dude, I'm not obsessed with him. I just think he's like a good barometer.
Listen, let me tell you this.
All right, for the chat, Idaho and I were on the phone like a few days ago or whatever, and I'm like, we're just talking about like fights or whatever, and I'm like, yo, they should put this guy against Bekaev, and I was like, dude, like this guy can't fight every weekend. You want to match everyone up with him?
You have an unhealthy obsession with Bekaev, and I'm actually genuinely starting to get concerned for you. You gotta stop.
Dude, win it, dude. Win or lose, we need to see more of Bekaev. But this promotion needs, dude. In this era of corruption and fucking, fixing fights and more Middle Eastern cards like exponentially, like Azamat Bekaev is the man for all seasons, bro.
I don't get the.
Okay, no, for real though. I honestly, it's like he just comes to mind because he starts fucking Ryan Loder first.
No, fuck
after
that.
Loder knocked out Valentine.
Putting him up against Zach Reese.
Dude, Zach Reese is a fucking look. All right, I mean, after the McVeigh fight when he subbed him, no, I mean, dude, Zach Reese though is coming off a win, so like, but he also got knocked out by Bekaev. So like, I mean, MMA algebra dictates that that fucking Zach Reese would have beaten Ryan Loder, maybe actually.
So I don't know. This is actually Nurudiev's 8th fight in the promotion, believe it or not. Had a little stint in 2019. Came back in 2020.
Oh yeah, sure.
So yeah, he got a sick knockout over he fought Jung Young Park in his last fight. And then he takes a step down in Ryan Loder. So that's why I'm not really sold on the guy. How old even is he? 29. I mean, at this point, it is middleweight, but
yeah, that's not 29's a weird age.
I do like Bekaev. I mean, I think he's a way more interesting prospect than like Nurudiev, but
well, I mean,
and then whether yes, Robert Bierchek, who just knocked out Tavares. I like that.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that guy's like just a boxer, kind of more. I mean, not just. Yeah. I mean, sure. I get it, sure. I mean, that's like kind of. I mean, that kind of.
Andrew says Jimmy Crude. He says.
No, Jimmy Crude's a different division.
Wait. I think he wants to wrestle with Jimmy.
Wrestle with Jimmy. Wrestle with Jimmy.
Good to see you, Andrew. How you doing, my friend?
What's up, Andrew? Dude, you can't just give it up smooth like that. You gotta make people donate for the cutaways.
No, we ain't about that. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Give him Sterling. What? Bekaev is cool. Would be a fun fight. We should go through each weight class this week and say which fighter would be most likely to throw a fight. If the UFC weren't allowed superior rule set, then Nurudiev would have won by TKO over Park. Does anyone remember the Nurudiev Prajeris fight? Michael Prajeris was a pretty fun fighter. I'm pretty sure I watched it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember it specifically, but I mean,
again, like Nurudiev is a guy I'm not necessarily sold on. I think that we're kind of in the right range, like somebody who's we can put him up against somebody who's taken an L recently, and maybe
who had momentum and got
prospects. So.
Yeah, who had momentum.
What about like a Jordan Santos? I think would be a fun fight. Asmat Bekaev.
What about Torres Finney and just fuck it, like you know?
God, just sacrifice him to Torres Finney.
Is that a sacrifice, dude? I mean,
Torres Finney just lays on him, and it's not a good.
I mean, dude, Torres Finney. Dude, the way that bear hug he had on Valentine, dude, like you don't see gay hug clinch wrestling like that anywhere else, dude. With the UFC.
All right, let's put up a little poll.
Dude, remember how that went split decision because the one boxing judge gave all 3 rounds to Valentine?
Yeah, wasn't it Tony Weeks or something like?
I forget who. Yeah, maybe. I forget the guy's name, but the guy's just like having his own little rebellion. Like again, like fuck this. I'm gonna give it to the dude. He didn't even outstrike him in all 3 rounds. But he's just like fuck this shit. Like this skate clinches.
Jordan Santos. I think Jordan Santos is interesting. Also, while I
Bekaev. Sorry.
Okay, he's gonna suggest Gastelum.
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 Not yet. Come on, Gastelum. I mean, he might have missed weight by 19 pounds in his last fight, but he still won.
He beats him for sure.
I mean, right? Yeah.
100% Gastelum beats him.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Gastelum's got fucking like a decade in the UFC, pretty much.
Yeah, there's another fight I was interested in. I mean, he's not too far off from Gastelum.
You ever see Gastelum's like mukbang channel?
Yeah, shout out to Isha. We did a stream last night where we fucking ate really fucking hot noodles, and
damn,
boy was it fun.
Did Kevin Gastelum have a cameo?
Yeah, I mean, I looked like Kevin Gastelum mukbanging those noodles.
Damn.
Okay, let's do this.
Damn, Gastelum's a hard act to follow, dude.
While we wait for the poll question to be answered, we won't go too long. Does Kevin Gastelum still have a job? Tell us about this new channel you've been following.
Oh, really? Interesting. It's the like you're talking about sun yoga, right? Like that one? Yeah. All right. So my new favorite channel, and I mean, it's a little out there for some people, right? It's called Exploring the Ka with Ra. Dude's like, dude knows a lot of shit about everything, man. Like, he's got. And my favorite thing about the channel actually is not the channel itself, but the fact that the channel is like a storefront with links to his actual merch store where you can get a fucking harmonizer. All right. Like where else can you get a harmonizer with a fucking goddamn dark web, right? A harmonizer for no less than $2,555. Like, and I mean, if you don't know what a harmonizer is, like, it's not too late. Because the shit, I mean, it brings vertical healing energy and like opens up your chakras. It's dope, man. Like the dude that runs the channel is a really cool guy. He wears sunglasses with orange mirrored lenses and a white band. Drives a Subaru Outback, lives in probably the Pacific Northwest. Strums on an acoustic guitar. It's fire. Exploring the Ka with Ra. Hit that shit.
I'm glad you found that channel and you decided to share it on here. I think.
Yeah, dude. Organically, I did.
Yeah, I think hey, if you're looking to align your chakras and create balance in your brain,
or if you just like
obelisks,
go. If you think obelisks are interesting, if that's something you might be interested in, all right, sun yoga, dude.
That's like
exploring the Ka with Ra.
That's such a vague thing. Anyway, yeah, all right. So the chat did vote, and it was Zach Reese, not Bekaev. Nobody voted for Bekaev. Hilarious. We do go to our next fight, which would be Alexandre Topuria versus Beksat Almakhan. Another fight in which I absolutely just called it. Gio didn't know what he was talking about. I did say Beksat Almakhan could beat him, but I thought that Alexandre Topuria looked super sharp and just kind of schooled Beksat Almakhan in this fight. What about you?
Yeah, unfortunately, you were right, and yes, he did. And I mean, now you got him making a name for himself on his own, kind of, right?
Yeah. So running a little bit, but looking really good against Beksat Almakhan, who
he did. I think, and honestly, like, I mean, bro's further up the card, but you know what? Like, I'm, 2 fights in, looking good, right? Same with what's his name at lightweight? Throw this dude up against Asher Amabayev,
Interesting. You want to give him Amabayev?
Yeah, throw him in the deep end because I mean he looked good enough. He really did. I mean, he looked better than it wasn't just like
Showother said this was at 35. The Asu Amabayev is 125.
Oh,
and also,
that's
he said he would sell you a harmonizer for $1,200.
I don't think that's Kenny Bigums because look at his earlier comment.
Liziano. No, this is definitely something Kenny would say.
Oh, wait, Kenny, right. I forgot. Sorry, I was thinking of Kobe Wiggles, dude. Yo, Kenny, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mix you up with a person whose mind doesn't work. Yo, I already bought my harmonizer from exploring the Ka with Ka. Stop trying to sell me harmonizers, dude. Fucking people, I'm kicking them out of the way, like walking to the store and shit.
Another quick aside. Kobe Wiggle is a frequenter of Hank the Tank's channel. Last night we did a Deep Jewel stream with Isha, and this Brazilian guy, he's got a death wish on Hank the Tank.
Death wish.
He said he's gonna make a shirt that has Cristo Redentor on it, and he's gonna put on the shirt that Hank is the real Judas.
Wow. This
guy like literally has like he's gonna have a fight in Jungle Fight, which we're gonna cover on the channel. And he said that he is like fully ready to start a favela war against Hank the Tank. Thoughts on that? I think Gio froze, so that's interesting. Yeah. Quick aside.
Yeah, that's such a glitched out for a second. I think it was Hank hocking your fucking stream, bro. Dude, I mean, just to tag your that little aside that you brought up. I don't know if you saw, but Hank was a little bit upset. I saw someone sent me a clip about someone interrupting Bilal's prayers. Not so much for himself, that Hank was upset, but more so for his good friend Vinny. He knew that Vinny would be devastated.
Listen, I mean, I don't want to have the favelas after me, so I think it was a good choice to.
I think no, I'm with Brazilian dude. With Brazilian dude. Hank has betrayed more than a few people. The Judas comparison.
Damn. We are getting
Judas I see it. I see the Judas comparison. Like, I mean, it's a little overstated, but it's there. All
right, we got some pretty good matchmaking suggestions from Showweather, always on point. He says, Gene Matsumoto.
That's a good. Yeah, hold on. Showweather's absolutely right. Wicklax would be that. I should have thought of myself.
And,
I'm so stupid.
Andrew suggests Patchy Mix. Who did you suggest? You said
I said Asimo 5, but I fucked up like an unprofessional idiot and didn't remember that they're different weight classes.
Yeah,
Showweather. What would I do without Showweather, bro?
I don't
And
know.
Wicklax is actually much better.
We would.
I'm dead serious. I'm not even glazing this brilliant guy from New Zealand in the chat.
Max was 58. Where's Taporia?
Yeah. What is Taperia's brother? Little bro Taperia ranked at?
I wonder if they didn't update it yet. Weird. Anyway, whatever. We'll just say he's somewhere in between there. Yeah. No, I like all these suggestions. I want to get one more in there. Let's see.
Yo, how about Ricky Simone, who's a little bit dusted at this point?
I don't mind that fight. I really, really like Ricky Simone. I think that's actually a really good test for him. But I feel like that might be a little bit much.
Where's Simone ranked now that he's been taking L's to the face and
wow
body?
He's 33rd.
And where's Taperia's brothers again? Sorry,
I don't know. I can't fucking find him on here.
Keep scrolling, brah.
I don't think they've updated it yet or something. But anyway, yeah. All right, yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I do feel like that's a little bit much, personally. Ricky is
throw it in the poll. Give it to the people, dude. Give it to the people.
You tell me everything I know. Oh, City Surhey or Surhey City. Cody,
don't even miss Showweather.
That's a good.
Surhey, yeah, okay. Surhey City. I like that.
Cody No Love is a good suggestion, but I still feel like, dude, that actually might be a sick fight for Taporia because he'd beat the fucking dog shit out of him.
I mean, dude, Surhey City did look good against who was it? Cameron Smotherman, who had a sick debut on short notice before that.
Okay, I like suggestions.
Yeah, I like City. I definitely I think Simone, like, to go with like the Jared Gordon, like old dude, gatekeeping, like Ricky Simone, City. What let's make this a democratic stream. Let's see what the people think. Cast your vote, everybody. Cast your vote. Like, I'm not gonna tell you who to vote for.
Wilklacz. I don't know how you spell a fucking guy's name.
Wiklacz, for fuck's sake. What are you?
Wilkcz. I don't think that's what it is.
Wiklacz. Jesus. LA, bro.
CZ. Okay, word. Matsumoto. Yeah, I think those are the three.
Dude, Matsumoto's a featherweight, isn't he?
I think he had a short notice fight at featherweight.
Was it the Miles? Oh no, was the Miles Johns fight where he won a robbery split decision on fucking
weight class because it was short notice, so I don't think it was I don't think he's fighting at that weight class, but he did technically fight at that weight just because it was short notice, and that's just what was that noise? What the fuck?
What? I was just like, it's like, I'm sorry, dude. It's like, you ever understand what someone's saying, like, before they end their sentence, and you're just like, yes, I know. Okay, cool. Done. Information received.
Was at 35. Okay. I could have sworn he maybe had a fight, like, up a weight class. It was, like, short notice.
Yeah, well, Miles Johns fought up when he fought, what's his name? I want to say Silva, but it's not, what the fuck is that guy that he fought? It was on the Buckley Covington card. God damn me. Fuck is his name? He's really good, but he did lose his last fight, I think.
So we are tied. I think Surrey City is fun, but I feel like Taporia is gonna just kind of manhandle him too.
Yeah, the grappling.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a good grappler and be able to hang with him, and he kind of couldn't. Again, I wasn't watching it super close, but that's what it looked like to me. I think Matsumoto is the right match to make for him next, personally.
Really?
sick shout.
But, I know. I'm gonna have a theme to my matchmaking to go and match dudes on the way up with with guys that are kind of relegated at this point to being gatekeepers. I'm gonna stand firm on Ricky Simone.
That's too much. I'm gonna override that.
Simone looks like shit right now. I mean, let's be honest.
Okay, well, how many fights has Taporia had in the UFC?
2 so far.
Yeah, you don't give a guy this third fight at bantamweight.
They gave Vinicius Oliveira Simone for his second fight, and my boy Loke Dog fucking starched him. Yeah, they did. After he assassinated that Albanian like a fucking champ, they gave him Simone, and he had Simone on the back foot the whole goddamn fight. What you're saying is that Taperia's little brother is no Vinicius Oliveira, and I don't think anyone disagrees with that.
They're two completely different fighters. You know what? I'll give it to you. I think that actually, now the way you've explained it, I think it makes sense. So we'll go ahead and match him up with Ricky Simone, the PNW guy. Ricky Simone will beat him though, and then you'll look foolish.
I mean, I'm not unlike Good Noodle MMA, my good friend who was back in the game. I don't hope to be Mrs. Ilya Taperia with at least there's Alexandre if Ilya turns me down sentiment also.
All right.
Yeah.
Good Noodle MMA is, but all right. Abdul Rahman Yakia.
Hey, that's mean.
Submits Rafael Cerqueira in 30 seconds.
Oh yes, he did. Oh boy, did he make that look fucking easier than even Bukauskas did. By that I mean finishing Rafael Cerqueira, which is
he's not good. He's not good.
He's less than adequate. Yeah,
he's a stepping stone for this man debuting.
Yeah, sick debut.
Yeah, 100%.
Biggest favorite on the goddamn card, bro.
Right. So he did what a big favorite should do.
Yeah, he did exactly what he was supposed to do, which is it's kind of like when Adman Mirzakhanov was supposed to fight Johnny Walker, and then Walker was out last minute. They put in Brenton Ribeiro, and it's all right, Mirzakhanov knocked him out in round 1. We need the Rakic fight to say this guy's good, or at least that's what people are telling me. I was always team Mirzakhanov, but I digress. I think, all right, so for this, it's 205, it's fuck, man. There's it's I want to rush this dude up to I almost said Ian Kudalaba, but that maybe that's
what you need to do. Have Azmat Bekaev go up a weight class.
That's yeah. I mean, dude, I was trying to be modest, but I think Bekaev could do it. Once again, win or lose, just more of Azamat Bekaev.
Andrew says such a good performance, we don't know what to think. Right, so I think you just kind of give him another not but just not a good, another middle bottom.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think Kudalaba is a little too good right yet. You know what I mean?
We'd be let him look good against Kudalaba, and then Kudalaba fucking.
What about a guy like Umar Sy who came out looking really good and then is kind of swinging? Actually, fuck that, Junior Tafa.
I heard that they both got cut, but they do have him here in the rankings still.
Did they? I don't think they cut. I think they cut Justin, not Junior.
Okay, got it. All right.
Junior, I think Junior win.
That's sanctioned murder. Because Junior Tafa is not going to be able to do anything to this guy. He's going to get taken down and subbed in 5 seconds, even quicker.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's dude, I used to like the Tafa brothers, and I thought Junior Tafa's light heavyweight debut was gonna be a fucking and then Tuco Tacos beat him.
All right, let me read off some names. So you've got Ozzy Diaz, Tafa's there. Tuco.
Okay, Ozzy Diaz. What about Tuco? Actually, to make it Tuco Tacos.
Cody Brundage. Cody Brundage.
Too early for Cody Brundage, bro.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, dude. Fucking. I mean, first of all, Cody Brown's a middleweight. What's this?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at the rankings here. Rodolfo Bellato.
Bellato, maybe a little early for Bellato too. Although, I mean, I think this guy probably would win actually. But I think Tuco Tagos just because like
Julius Walker.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too because
even Billy Elikana. I think all those guys.
Umar, no, Elikana is too good, bro. He revealed himself to actually be good. I think like Umar C, who's somebody who can grapple, who's like still kind of unproven, like an Umar C or a Tuco Tacos, who's like shown themselves to be good enough, but also like, because it's like the guy's second fight, you know what I mean?
Let's see, Ivan Urslan. So I'll throw up those three. Tuco Tacos, Umar C said.
Yeah.
Diaz. Now there is a guy. No, they wouldn't do that. I was gonna say Sadi Baldiev, but no, he's
no.
Good.
Andy, you can't give him Rakic, dude. You can't give him a ranked opponent on his Rakic. Is still
Rakic. Oh god.
Yeah, Rakic was never good, bro.
Never good. Come on, dude. He was.
Dude, no, he wasn't. So spamming bitch made calf kicks, fucking getting knocked out. It's like, oh, he's fought the best in the division. Yeah, and he got starched by all of them. He's the George Johnson of MMA, bro.
Who the fuck is George Johnson?
The boxer that fucking got knocked out by Liston. He fought like Liston.
We were talking about him the other day. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's this fucking guy's name? Abdul Rahman.
Abdul Rahman Yakyazev, bro. How the fuck you say? How do you say his name? Yakyayev.
Yeah, that's a weird name.
Yakyayev. Dude, I meant to listen to it. I meant to rewatch the first like minutes of the fight to hear him announce, so I could hear it said correctly once. But I never did. So,
you know what? No, you know what? I'm settled. I think we give him tacos and just have him obliterate him.
Who? Sorry.
Tuco Tacos.
Yeah. Tuco Tacos is fine.
Yeah, we just have him assassinated.
Yeah, fuck that English man who descends from Greece. Fucking Greeks approaching from the rear and shit.
What?
Yeah, Greeks. They approach from the rear. It's a thing.
How is that a thing?
What do you mean, how is that a thing? Dude, I didn't make the world, bro.
Fair enough. I think that sometimes you did.
Yeah, I mean, I know everybody thinks that I'm, some form of deity, but,
Oh my god. No, I think you think that's anyway, that's fine.
Nah, come on. Don't accuse me of not being a modest, humble individual. I think they should
you have a map of Italy within arm's length of you right now.
Arm's length, dick's length, same thing. Same thing over here. Don't say I'm not humble, bro.
Let's see the map.
I mean, which one, dude?
The map of Italy.
Yeah, the map of Italy. Okay, so I got Sicily right here. All right, we got this map of Italy.
You took like
we got some fucking schizophrenic ass cats for a second. All right, a little comic relief. Nice. Dude, you know what's funny about that picture? It's like I fucked with an actual painting on Mirror Lab. The actual painting was done by a guy that only drew cats, and you could trace his schizophrenia by how creepy the cats started to look over the years. This artist named Lewis Wayne.
Yeah. Well, thanks for
here you go.
Yeah, that's
my population density. Hold on, no, dude, this is what you want.
How many maps of Italy do you have?
Are you counting, dude? Like, I mean, I'm
4.
All right. I mean, are we going? Are you counting the one that's just Sicily? Because if so, I got just Sardinia.
Oh my god!
And bro, that's only those are like catch and release maps. I got the one on the wall up here of Sicily too.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. That being said, I'm like there's more to my personality than being Italian. Everybody.
Fair enough. Elikana is a better match than Toko. Yeah, but we don't want a good match for him. We just want
it's too early for Alicana. Alicana is really good. We just learned in his last fight. I mean, he had that gay sort of tit for tat fight with Ivo Aslan that he won, but he also he lost his debut. But I mean, he almost had Bogdan Guskov subbed.
He says that Rakic being 10th on a 4-fight win streak is why you feed him to him. No, not yet. We're gonna feed Rakic to some prospect, but not this guy. Not this guy.
Reserve Rakic for fucking I mean some insert more developed prospect. Yeah,
it's not too early. 205 is not in good shape.
I disagree with that. I disagree that 205 is not in good shape. You got a few people on the come up, like Mirzakhanov, I mentioned.
It's objectively not in good shape because it's so top heavy.
Well, I mean,
it's getting better, I think.
I mean, like I said, Mirzakhanov. Who the fuck else though? Jesus.
See, he's got a good point. I think they're getting in better shape slowly but surely. But I mean, it's like we're gonna give a debutant. This ain't heavyweight. You don't give debutants ranked, or a guy with one win in the promotion ranked fighters. Like personally, I don't think so. But,
or flyweight where you give them title shots.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about,
I know.
It's like the guy was champ in Ryzen, very exciting.
Yeah, no, I you know what I think about. I thought that was a good idea because it forced Pantoja to stop being so cautious now that he was champion and actually fight like he did on the way up. Yeah.
Okay, next fight is Amir Albazi. Or sorry, Jesus Christ, I was looking at the rankings. Sorry, Asu Amabayev getting the submission over Alex Perez. I thought that Perez was looking really good in this fight. I was like, dude, he's gonna win this fucking fight. And then the third round rolls around. Asu Amabayev snatches that
dude with a goddamn guillotine from the night. Like, dude, it's like a guillotine that would have been a rear naked choke had he taken the back, but he just like hops up and fucking. It was a 6-6 submission, dude.
Super awesome.
And honestly, Perez looked like how I thought he would, which is why I took Asu Amabayev, but I didn't lock him because Perez does have like that. He's like a younger, faster Davy Grant. With that, like he scraps and like striking exchanges.
Yeah, I thought he could beat Amabayev. I thought he was on his way to doing it. Was cool to see Amabayev kind of like. Okay, did you have him losing the fight up to this point?
Yeah, he was. Well, yeah, I mean, definitely. Fuck, was it the first or the second that he definitely clearly lost? Arguably, yeah, he was maybe arguably down 2 rounds.
Okay.
I might have had one.
A guy who usually goes to a decision get a really sick submission in a fight that was competitive if he wasn't, outright losing up to that point. So yeah, who do you think should be next for him? Showother is suggesting Steve Erceg. He doesn't have too many options because,
dude, I think Erceg's a good one because I think Erceg. I have my argument about Erceg is that he was actually never that good. And that like he looked like, once again, it's like Pantoja was fighting cautiously as champion until they threw Kaya Sakura against them, and I think Moreno maybe a little bit washed. Kai Kara France came in and knocked him out in 1 round. I mean, I think
it's awesome.
I think Erceg, I think Erceg belonged where he was ranked before they fast tracked him to a title shot. So I think I think that's actually a good test.
Yeah, well, I like this. I like the suggestion. What I was gonna say is he doesn't have too many options. Before I was rudely interrupted by the monopolizer.
All right, well, I'm sorry to further monopolize conversation, but Andrew, Tetsuro Taira is fighting Brandon Moreno on UFC 323.
Which you would have understood if I would have gotten my point out, which is that the top of flyweight is already pretty well booked. Pantoja is going to fight Van. Royval is going to fight Kopp. Moreno is going to fight Taira. So yeah, Erceg is somebody ranked that.
Amir Albazi doesn't have a fight. And
I was going to suggest Amir Albazi. You got Kai. I guess taking a break, so never mind. Yeah, Kai. There is a Tim Elliott fight. I don't think that's interesting.
Not for Amabayev.
The only other suggestion that I would have would be like somebody very interesting on the come up that's more interesting than him. And then looking through that right now, I mean, you've got Temerov. But isn't Temerov still on suspension?
Temerov's on suspension, yeah, and that's a shame because he was a dark horse for me, in my opinion. But what about Park, actually?
Hung Sung Park?
Yeah.
Nah. I think that's still too highly ranked for.
Okay.
I don't mind the fight, but just as far as meritocracy is concerned,
I mean, dude, what about like another striker who can also kind of grapple Charles Johnson?
I love that fight, dude. But the problem is that CJ is not. He's never going to be champ. I mean, Temerov, Sumidarji, Joshua Van, Jake. He's on quite the run. I like that fight. I actually do like that fight. But you're kind of like, okay,
Well, Andrew says Tim Elliott fraud.
He only lost to Manel Kopp. You know what? Fuck, that fight actually makes sense. I like that. All right.
Yeah, Bruno Silva makes sense. Albazi makes sense because Albazi's fucking, Albazi never.
I don't think that Silva makes a lot of sense. Park just. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fuck Bruno Silva. I like Charles Johnson a lot. I like fucking. I don't mind Urseg. Mir Albazi. Those three would be what comes to mind, honestly. Charles Johnson, that's the only one where I'm like, I don't know who wins. I think he schools Albazi. I think he schools Urseg.
Yeah,
but I'd still like to see those fights.
Okay, Urseg. I'll suggest him. I don't think he will fight him personally.
I mean, Urseg ain't got that kind of leverage, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Or you mean Elliott?
Oh, wait, Elliott, dude, Elliott's good for some that like. There's someone else, and I can't think who it is, but to reserve Tim Elliott to be matched up with them, you know what I mean? Like,
the matchup makes sense with Amir, but I'd rather kick in the balls than watch it.
I mean, Andrew, but like, I think Andrew's funny, dude. Like, and Andrew, I saw your comment before. You're right that 125 is comically more competitive than 205. I do know that, dude. I wasn't saying it wasn't, but also, bro, I mean, I would love to watch Astro Mbaya versus Amir Albazi because I think Albazi's trash, and I think he's, a little bit of. I mean, I'd say a little bit overrated just because, like, thinking about it now, I'm like, who really thinks Amir Albazi is that good? But
let's think about this as we wait for the poll to fill up. Steve Ursek, Tim Elliott, CJ, and Amir Albazi. You kind of sold me on the CJ thing because, like,
I think that's the most interesting one for sure.
He's an interesting addition to the rankings, if you ask me. He's got a knockout over Logan Kavanaugh. I do like the Tim Elliott fight too, but
that Kavanaugh fight was going the other way, by the way, until he kind of caught him. And he's got and not to say that like that was lucky or anything. I mean, Charles Johnson's got
CJ does that to prospects, dude.
Yeah, he does. And I had Temerov beating him, and he did, but that was still a closer fight than
So Alex Perez was ranked 7th, and Asuma Bai, which is crazy, he was ranked 7th. I honestly think that Urseg probably makes the most sense. So I will put the Urseg fight.
That would be a good fight. Yeah.
Yeah. We have 50-50 for CJ and Urseg. We need one more vote.
I like the idea of a size difference too. So like, I mean, that would make Charles Johnson or Urseg an exciting fight. Yeah. Guys
that are better with the hands, kind of see if he can.
Yeah.
Perez is a really well-rounded fighter.
He's deficient in grappling. Always kind of has been a bit.
I would say he's more well-rounded than yeah.
I mean, dude, he got back-to-back first-round subs. I mean, granted, one was a title shot against Figueiredo, but then 2 years later, takes 2 years off, comes back, gets subbed in the first round by Pantoja. Like, yeah. I mean, he ain't the best grappler.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I think I just want to see a more dangerous striker, which I guess Urseg is. I don't know. We got another vote for Amir Albazi.
Andrew, I'm gonna settle it to the general fan base like this. Let's watch Amir Albazi get treated like what he actually is, mediocre by a man from Kazakhstan.
Hold on, there was another fight in this card that was at flyweight, wasn't there?
Yes, yeah. Earlier on, it was. Wait, no. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Kyoji.
Oh, fuck. Wait, no.
That's the question. That's the question.
Oh, yeah. No, it was.
What?
Wait, fucking. Hold on. Is Tajir ranked? Can we do Almabayev versus Tajir? To fucking. So that Tajir.
That fight's gay. That fight's super gay.
Yeah, I just want to see Tajir tap again with the fucking three-toed sloth looking fuck.
Wow.
Piece of shit.
Tagir was 11. Tagir was 11. Now, okay, but this is the question I have. Is it's like, well, okay, well, we'll talk about KOG later.
I hear you show other, by the
way. Okay, let's do. I like Asuma Mabaya versus Steve Ursig. I think that's the fight to make.
Yeah, and then if he beats Ursig, Charles Johnson. Then we get the people's fight. Oh, he's not. Yeah, it's true. Fuck. Poor bastard, man. He knocked out Joshua Van for what?
Well, again, he was probably on his way to being ranked, but then they get the fight with Temerov, and I think the promotion just kind of hates.
I didn't know he was ranked. He was ranked, and then Temerov beat him, and then now he's not ranked.
Okay, got you. I think that's the fight to make. I do understand what. Okay, but it's like, okay, what's a more interesting fight? Asuma Bayev versus Amir, or like Kyoji versus Amir, or Kyoji.
I just want Amir purged from the fucking rankings. You know, that's like a purging of the rankings fight versus like, you know, Urseg's like more of a test. You know.
Yeah, and that's why I think that's the fight to make. So let's.
Yeah. I'm honestly fine with either. I like Asuma Bayev. I want to see him climb.
Let's see.
Climb like he climbed up Alex Perez's body and submitted him. Yay.
Poor Alex Perez. He's a good fighter, but man,
dude, fuck poor Alex Perez, bro. He can't hang, dude.
Sure. Maybe we should feed him to Hung Sung Park. He probably beat him, but anyway, maybe not.
Nah, he wouldn't beat him.
Okay. All right. In our next fight, you had another fight where I absolutely
dude, fuck that. This was some bullshit. This is a bullshit fight. Bullshit robbery. Bullshit. Everything about this fight was.
Hold on. Are you telling me that you thought that the fight was rigged? I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged.
Dude, that's in dude. The first time I saw that clip, like, bro, I've had like 10 laughs in my life. You know what I mean? Like from the gut, like, bro. I love that. The fucking not giving a fuck if the circumcision's rigged, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of that, fucking uncircumcised ass, whatever the fuck his name is, didn't lose to Dalby.
Sagid Izakamayev or something like that.
Yeah. He fucking, dude, it's like as gay as this fight was, and I'm gonna tell you why. Dalby clearly game planned clinching it against the fucking cage, you know, strategy. If you know. To not to glorify that fucking gay method of like trying to win a fight, but he did, dude. He did. He didn't want to fucking have his chin tested after Randy Brown like knocked him out for the first time ever. Yeah, only to get knocked out by fucking bomb team. Ugh. I mean, sick disgrace.
Andrew A says, "Give Dalby Chiesa Battle of the Unks." Oh my god,
dude!
Like shit, and sent Sagid back to Chatri jail. Yeah, it was
Dalby.
It was a terrible fight, but again, you can't complain. I personally, I don't think you can complain if a fight was really bad. And
you know what you do? You do Neil Magny versus Nicholas Dalby. That's what you do.
I think that it's rumored that Neil Magny will be fighting.
Oh yeah, he did just get a fight. True.
Fuck.
Yeah, I can't remember, but
No,
Anakin sent these. It's like some guy debuting, I think.
Well, yeah, but he was champ in Bellator.
Yeah. Another Bellator, last generation Bellator faggot.
Dude, I hate that you said that so much, and it just proves that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up. So who's your hero of the last generation of Bellator? Is it Pitbull? Is it your boy Aaron Pico? Or everybody's favorite Patchy Mix, looking like stop motion animation out there.
You show other Yaroslav Amosov. Yes. Yeah, Yaroslav, he was on a crazy ass winning streak. I think he was like 27-0 before Jeremy Jackson beat him. I fucking hate. I already knew dumbass fucking casuals would say Yaroslav Amosov. Oh, another Bellator guy. Yeah.
I see. Here's what I knew. I knew that you would give me this fucking bullshit that you're about to say right now. And I know you kind of had a long day and everything, so I just felt like getting under your skin a little bit.
No, Yaroslav Amosov is damn good, and
no, I know. Yeah, I know he's good.
Neil Magny.
I know he's good.
You know what? You've never watched the Yaroslav Amosov fight.
That's, you know what? Like, do you want to bet? What if I told you I have footage of me watching one?
You don't, and I'll bet $1 million on that.
You don't have $1 million. Let's make this realistic. Bet me $100.
$69.
All right, 69. Let's go. All right, I'll be donating that to your chat, bro. No, but okay. So no, I definitely have. I just don't. I did used to watch Bellator, but like fucking, I'll be watching tape for leading up to that Magny fight.
I think Chiesa is a stupid ass fight, but
I think that's stupid too. I think it should be like
D-Rod is a great suggestion, Andrew.
Well, D-Rod's ranked. I mean, fuck Dalby getting close to the rankings off of this fight.
You hate Nicholas Dalby because I told you he'd win, and you said he wouldn't.
Dude, he what? Dude, please.
And also, it was a very boring fight,
bro. Dude, he first of all, he didn't win by any metric.
Really, because as we look at
gay control time, bro, is not on the
decision.
Okay. Show me the scoring criteria. Where in the scoring criteria, gay control time is a factor.
What did Isaac Amayev do?
He outstruck him, I believe. Let me check. I mean, he landed more damaging strikes for sure, but I mean, god damn it, doesn't mean that. I mean, yeah, I know. So within a track, I mean, dude, it's like, I mean, it's a little easier to score than fucking,
Well, by the way,
than Rose versus.
Looking at the striking stats, 87 total strikes for 65.
Fuck total strikes.
26 significant strikes to 20 for Zagid.
Oh, sorry.
He outstruck him on every measure.
You're right.
He had more control time. So,
dude, he had but like, okay, there's two types of control time, dude. There's
he also struck him on every measure. Like looking at the stats, he clearly like just this, and I know.
Did you watch? Yeah, but did you watch this fight though? I mean,
I did. It was boring as shit.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I had it 2-1 for fucking. I mean, and that's a hard fight to score, but I had 2-1 for my boy. So did the one judge who knew what he was looking at.
Yeah, but again, you can't be like upset when the fight was that bad. Okay,
D-Rod. Yeah, I mean, you can be upset just in general because the fight was that bad. But yeah,
no way we're getting into a segment about this. No, we are, because I like to give Gio shit when I clearly told him one guy would win, and he said, "No, that guy sucks. He's washed. He's not gonna win."
No, hold on. There's a prediction video though it was shadow banned. You can find it under the videos tab on my channel of Idaho and I debating this fight. And Dalby, I told you his chin was compromised, and we know that it is because he knows that it is, which is why he fucking clinched. Like, he's never done that before.
I agree. Dalby's a really fun fighter. So let's get him back into a fun fight. I think D-Rod. Punahele is great.
Yeah, Soriano's a good one. I don't mind that. No, actually, how about your boy Uros Medic?
My boy? What?
Yeah, dude, you called it. Since Idaho's like fucking bragging his fucking half Mexican ass off right now, he did call Salikov versus Yarosmedic. So
I said that I actually had Muslim Salikov to beat him, but I said that Salikov's pretty washed, so I think Yarosmedic can knock him out in the first round.
Yeah, I said it was possible. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, why are you such a Salikov dick rider? fucking casual ass faggot. You've never even seen fucking Bellator. It's like you don't even know what Bellator is, dude.
I know who Yaroslav Amosov is. It's fucking crazy though.
Dude, it's not I don't know who he is. It's just like I struggle to see a fight of his in my head, like like a fucking photographic memory. Sorry, I fucking had sex this morning and last night, dude. Oh, God. Like no joke. Like leave me alone, bro.
Now I don't believe you did.
Dude, like the fucking girl was like, I interrupted like hanging out with this girl to go on a panel with Woblack Betty, but for like 45 minutes. You check Mila's panel from last night back. You can hear her being like, Betty's like, hey Erica, and she's like, hey.
I'm not doing anything like that. That was AI.
I know, yeah. I mean, you don't have to. It's just for the people in the chat. It's like it's like that. That's how. Yeah. I need to prove that I fucking I don't give a shit. Like no, I I did. I woke up late.
All right. Nicholas Dalby versus Spoonahilly.
Yeah, that's fine.
This will be a pretty fun fight.
Yeah, can we stop talking about Nicholas Dalby for fuck's sake?
The guy that's doing really well. Another guy that did really well would be Luke Riley.
This pissed me off. This fight.
This is one that we both got wrong big time.
Yeah.
And I did say like, you know what? Credit to Luke Riley. The guy seems to.
Yeah.
And I think Bogdan Grad's pretty good. I think he'll beat him.
So.
There's a chance that Luke Riley could catch him. The dude's got all knockouts. What do you think about this fight? To me, it looked like Bogdan Grad was clearly beating him, and then Luke Riley just caught him. And
I think that see, going in, I thought I'm thinking like, all right, there's another like Jordan Vucenic versus Chris Duncan, maybe like where it's like dude off of Cage Warriors is basically just a kickboxer who's about to go like like find out that MMA is like whatever, but like and that may happen in Luke Riley's next fight, honestly, but Bogdan Grad just wasn't the guy to fucking to show him like gifts, and you know what I mean. And I thought he was, but
me too. But I'm happy that like Cage Warriors got the dub because they've been taking L's lately as far as debutantes are concerned. But yeah, Luke Riley, man, fuck, dude, the guy's got fucking power. Big time, a lot of knockouts. Now the question is like obviously Bogdan Grad wasn't like top of the heap. How do we matchmake for Luke Riley? Do we build him up? Do we give him a tough fight? What do you think?
Well, 1 second. Andrew said we didn't matchmake for Dalby. We did actually, Andrew. We said Soriano.
Yeah, we did Puna. I might not have showed the screen, but yeah, we do have the graphic up right there.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, and Luke Riley, dude, Jesus.
What is the chat?
You know what? Davey Grant. Just like
fight. I feel like
I mean, dude, you got an old guy who scraps and you like young guy who scraps. Like it seems like it just came to me like that's the fight,
Well, is Davey Grant even in this weight class? I don't think
wait, what are we? Yeah, Davey's 135. Oh fuck, they're fucking god damn me. Fucking have Davey Grant move up. Fuck it. I see it. I saw it in my head. All right. No, all right, hold on.
Yo, I want to see Duho Choi back, dude. What the fuck is up with this guy? He's so inactive.
Dude, Doho Choi like fought a Nate Landwehr who had like blood parasites or some shit. Whatever the fuck was going on with him in that fight. Hey,
good to see Mr. C, by the way.
Yeah, what's up, Mr. C? How about this? Fucking Luke Riley versus Nate Landwehr.
That's sick, dude.
Right? I'm not even joking. Yeah,
that's hella sick. I like that a lot. Where was Bogdan Grad was pretty low ranked.
Yeah, well,
let's see. I just want to read some names off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Danny Silva.
No. Mr. C, Arnold Allen's moving up to lightweight, bro.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is. Paradox is all excited.
Darren Elkins, oh god.
Darren Elkins, fuck off.
Murder him.
Yeah.
Dude, that Nate the Train fight That's
right. That's dude. I like the like old gatekeeper versus these like up and coming guys.
Injuries for Duho Choi. Nathaniel Wood. That's a
Nathaniel Wood. I guess.
Nathaniel Wood would beat him though, dude. Like he would.
He would.
Like, well, he wouldn't school him. It would be a decision and it'd be a close fight.
We don't. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, to put it. All right, that's good. That's enough for a poll. Like, do we need here? Do you want a third one for a poll? Because
no. I just again. This is why I asked the question. Like, how do we match him up? Because it's like, well, we could.
I'm going with my like older dude gatekeeper versus prospect method with Nate Landwehr. But Nathaniel Wood's not bad. Also. Trying to think who else I won. Who else at 145? Jesus.
Well, I think I feel like because we had Malcolm Wellmaker lose recently.
Yeah.
I think we just fucking like
Ethan Ewing. Do we do Ethan Ewing versus Luke Riley? That's pretty sick.
Wait, was it
two guys just debuted and finished their opponents?
Wasn't he a 45er or was he a band? I can't remember. They said what weight class he might go down to, but
but fuck it, he'll take the fight, bro.
No, but I think you're not listening. Like I think we give him a guy like Nate Landwehr, which I think would be sick, or we just like give him some more knockouts, like the way they were matching Filmmaker. You feel me?
Yeah. So you don't like Nathaniel Wood then?
Because I think that Nathaniel Wood is like a proven guy in the weight class, and I think
word. I said Nate Landwehr. That's my guy. That's my Yeah,
I like it. I like the Nate the Train fight too. I think most need more fluid in their brains. Arnold Allen needs more fluid in his fists. Wow. There you go. Words of wisdom for the day.
Well, he did knock out what's his name when he went down to 145. Arnold Allen did. Fuck, he was fought on this card.
Dean Hooker.
Yes, yeah, Dan Hooker, yeah.
Was so
Dan Hooker.
To see.
Dude, I had Cam Hassel on my fight companion with me. Cam Hassel. He's Showweather and him met. The two New Zealanders met. Yeah. Showweather came in the fucking stream for a minute. I think that's where that happened.
When you say they met, it's like they met in person. You're telling me they met on YouTube?
I was told that they linked up in person. They linked up in person in New Zealand after it's like, yo, I'm in New Zealand too. It's like, yeah, I'm also on the same weird island. Let's fucking hang out.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, New Zealand's a myth, dude.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever actually been there?
Nope.
Yeah, when you were flying over Australia, did you look out the window and be like, "Hey, there's just ocean where I think we're supposed to be over New Zealand right now"?
No, because you fly to Brisbane and then you fly around Australia. So I flew over.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they do that, because there is no New Zealand. They don't want people to know.
Showweather's like that shit never happened. That's funny. Yeah. Okay.
No. Yeah. Showweather, Cam Hassel. Yeah. I know.
The other day, it's like you got to stop mentioning people. Like there's just like
no. I said I had Cam Hassel on my bike. I was going somewhere with that before I was fucking derailed by my own fucking ADHD. It was I had Cam Hassel on, and the sadness when Dan Hooker lost in this native New Zealander. See, Showweather goes the other way. Showweather's like an anti-nationalist from New Zealand.
I don't know about
that. Showweather. Speak on
it. C-Rod, I like that. I like that too. I like that fight, but I think that Nate the Train is like such a
right. And bro, you with the assist, bro, bringing up Doho Choi made me think of that.
Sure. All right, we got to talk about one Mr. Kyoji Horiguchi, who got the dub over Tagir. What did you say about Kyoji before this fight? You said he's washed.
I never said he was washed.
Okay.
I said I razor thin picking Tagir because he has this weird way of fighting where he just kind of like he's like all weird and gangly, and he's just come over here. You're gonna lose 29-28. And he just sucks people into his fucking weird sloth like shit.
Well, either way, you said Kyoji would lose this fight, correct?
I picked Tajir to win, you fucking piece of shit. And I was stupid, dude. Horiguchi's really good. And I knew Horiguchi's really good.
Hold on. You cut out. Say that one more time. What'd you say?
Bro, yeah, so,
you say you were something?
I thought, dude, sorry. I was saying that, I was saying that, like, you have several Pikachu dolls in your home. And I found it to be one of the gayest places I'd ever been inside of.
I thought you said you were something and you were admitting that you fucked
No,
up.
no, I was wrong. I was wrong to pick, but I was not all in on Tajir. It's not like I locked the fucking guy. Sure. I got all my locks hit once again, baby.
Gooch versus Urseg. We already matched up Urseg with Asuma Bayev. Rematch. Yeah, Kai is apparently taking a break.
Yeah. Okay, so
Fidel Horiguchi. I love that a lot.
All right, Horiguchi's first run in the UFC plus his rise in fights plus winning this gives him a sort of fast track.
Sorry, what?
Did you say something?
His fight Bellator as well, but you didn't watch.
Bro, like, it's not that I didn't watch them. It's just that you keep bringing up Bellator, dude. Stop living in the past. Get over Bellator.
Yeah, you're right. I miss Bellator. I miss Bellator a lot.
And I know. It's like, and look what's happening to what's left of Bellator. It's like when the RICO Act fucked the mafia, and some families, like the dregs of some families, had to siphon into others, like this Bellator stragglers. But anyway, Horiguchi versus fucking god damn it, I just had it. Okay, Kai Friends is out of the promotion, right? So
he's taking a break, I guess.
No, wasn't he on some boxing card recently?
I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So again, the top of the flyweight division is already pretty.
Yeah, Roy Ball's booked. Yeah.
Amir Albazi is there, and then
I mean, all right. So who won the poll for Asuma Bayev? We go with Urseg. Right,
so what I wanted to suggest was, do we give him the title shot after
no
Pantoja fight? Because
I mean, they might do that the way they fucking handle the flyweight division.
Yeah, or do we give him the winner of one of these upcoming?
I like the winner of Tyra versus Moreno because it's gonna be Tyra.
Yeah,
Japan.
Have that headline in Japan. So the thing is, Kyoji doesn't have a lot of time left. So I would like to see him potentially get a title shot. I personally feel like as good as this performance was, and as good of a name as Kyoji is, now 8-1 in the UFC. I believe he only lost to DJ. I still think that he needs one more fight before.
Yeah, he does. He needs a ranked opponent. It's kind of like when Figueiredo moved up to bantamweight. It's like, you give him the one fucking first fight, and then he's like already in the top 5 within 2 fights. That's only fair. Or
I like Showother's point. He's like, Albazi is somehow still number 4. He's only top 5 guy with him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that you killed 2 birds with one stone by doing Albazi versus Horiguchi.
So Kyoji is 35. We need to fast track him in the rankings wise. Yes, Albazi is the fighter. Rest my case. He's 35. I don't think he can wait on the sidelines that long. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I agree with Showother 100% actually, because Albazi's got to be purged from the rankings. Horiguchi deserves that, the top 5 opportunity. Because you're right, that he doesn't have that much time left.
Yeah, it's Amir to Steve for Gooch. Yeah, Amir or Steve. Okay, yeah, totally.
Yeah, and we already put Steve without Asuma Bayev.
Do we mix it up? What's the more interesting fight, Steve Urseg, for Horiguchi, or Amir Albazi?
It's like either one's gonna be interesting because Horiguchi's an exciting fighter. I think you do Albazi because you put him in the fucking top 5. What are you fucking smiling at?
Because you said that Horiguchi's exciting.
It is. I fucking like Horiguchi just because I fucking picked against him once, dude. You act like I'm a fucking guilty of treason.
Exactly. All right, yeah, let's do Amir Albazi.
Yeah. Word.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, stop giggling like a fucking school.
Is this funny? You didn't believe in Kyoji Horiguchi. I mean, come on.
Yeah. And you know what's even worse? You know what's even worse?
You would have known.
You know what's worse is that I did believe in Chishiro and back off.
That is
now I hope his fucking kids get a blood disease.
Wow. Okay. Waldo Cortez Acosta knocking out Shamil Gaziev. Who did he call out after this fight? He had a call out.
Did he call it Aspinall again? Like a dream?
I don't know. I thought he had a good call out. But anyway, beats Gaziev on super short notice too. Very exciting. Waldo Cortez Acosta, man, he's quickly
fuck that.
Because in LFA, can I just finish my point really quick?
Yeah, go ahead so I can take the one out of there.
Okay. So in LFA, he was really fun knocking dudes out. Comes to the UFC.
You hate LFA.
Get some decisions and then wrestles Rubelas to Spain, which I think was like the
fuck
turning.
You for bringing that up too. Rubelas to Spain was my favorite fighter when I trained Taekwondo.
So he wrestles Rubelas to Spain. I think that was like the turning point for a lot of fans. They were like, man, like, you know, fuck this dude. He's boring. He beat our guy. That was really exciting, and I felt the same way. But recently, dude, I mean, Waldo Cortez, he's been putting quite the run together, and now he's getting some KOs, and I think that's really, really awesome. I think he's a guy that the UFC is wanting to push. So I guess, yeah, who's next for him? He said he wants another fight this year as well.
Yeah, there's 2 cards left. Fucking
yeah. So his record, he only lost to Pavlovich.
Dude, you got another wrestles with Jimmy request.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, Mr. C.
Wrestles with Jimmy. See, that doesn't fit in very well, though. Salsa Boy versus...
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, I was just trying to stop your fucking sucking off of Waldo Cortez Acosta. I'm fucking orange cat over here. Fucking... All right, listen. All right, let's bring things back down to earth. Waldo Cortez Acosta barely beat Andrei Arlovsky. He fucking, and then he's been gifted these easy fights to make him, but like he got fat Ryan Spann on his first debut at heavyweight. Oh wow, what a sick knockout! That was hard. Definitely injured Sergey Spivak. Okay, as soon as Pavlovich got in there, who by the way is still fighting gun shy after the Aspinall loss. All right, he got fucking owned. Like that's who. And now, be that as it may, Shamil Gaziev. Like, I don't know what the fuck this guy does in camp, dude. It's like, why isn't he doing wind sprints uphill? Like, he's
physically capable of it.
Dude, he's got Gaziev. I mean, his only other opponent that was any kind of fighter was Rosenstrike, and he quit on the stool because his heart was about to explode. Like, he's got like less than a round of cardio in him. Like, I mean, and yeah, short notice, whatever. I mean, I just think like, it was an adequate performance against Gaziev for a guy who's on any kind of level, But anyway, that being said, fucking, who's next for Waldo Cortez Acosta? I think you give him Jailton Almeida.
Okay, I like that you said that correctly this time.
What? Almeida. Yeah. Oh yeah, this motherfucker has been correcting me on the pronunciation of fucking names. Like he
Almeida.
Seudo. It's Seudo. I said Seudo.
Walker called him out after his.
Oh, dude.
I think that's
a good one, dude.
Well, and I think that's a fight that could be made. 2 really hungry dudes that would definitely get in there.
Yeah.
On notice.
Yeah. I also think that would be a good, a nice fraud checking of Cortez Acosta's lack of grappling ability that should have been done by Spivak, but Spivak fought like with some dumbass injury.
I'll put Jelton in there. I don't think that fight gets made anytime soon, personally. Another one I wanted to suggest that I think would be really fun, and I think this guy would be down, would be Derek Lewis.
That's a good one. That's a damn good one, actually.
I also want to give Ante D'Elia some credit because, like,
because he won.
out, and then Salsa Boy they restarted the fight, which was bullshit.
I know that was such bullshit, dude. People don't. Adrenaline dump is a real thing too, by the way, and like it's just like he's not gonna be able to fight the same, after like jumping up and celebrating a win like that, hugging his family, and then it's like, oh shit, get back in there. That's that really is the thing.
And then I guess the only other fight would be like a rematch with Pavlovich.
Dude, Pavlovich would knock him out in a rematch. He could have knocked him out.
That really makes sense because that was his last win. Or what about like Volkov?
Yeah, that's not gonna.
I guess Volkov would be the other one I would put on there.
Volkov? No, Volkov's. I mean, dude, I don't know what's gonna happen with Volkov, but I mean, it's not gonna be. I mean, maybe they do that, but why?
Yeah, I think that Salsa Boy is a guy that the UFC wants to push. Also, Andrew says, so it's Salsa Boy's fault. Heavyweight sucks. How is any heavyweight supposed to get quality wins till they're at least top 10? That's a great point.
I mean, Andrew, you're not wrong, but I just I'm saying like Cortez Acosta, like being like, oh, he beat Sergey Spivak when Spivak was clearly injured and shit like that, right? And then the Dalia shit was some bullshit, like. It's it's like it's like those guys are ranked, so it's like they would be quality wins, but there's an asterisk next to at least two of his like significant victories. But anyway, dude, yeah, I mean Volkov, everybody is on the whole Volkov was robbed in the Gon fight train. So like the Almeida fight, right? Like
yeah, oh my god, you said his name right twice. And now you're back to saying Almeida. Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. I switched back.
Maybe Arlovsky has another run. Okay, so you're thinking we just book Arlovsky versus Salsa Boy?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but do a rematch. Arlovsky's get Arlovsky on fucking everything.
Andrew. They both had fights and took no damage. 100%. I think that's the most.
I think Andrew's right about
to be booked this year. Also, you have to give him credit for stepping in on. Like what was this?
Yeah, you always. But like I mean, I don't hate him, dude. I just think he's
Jelton Almeida. What is wrong with the chat? Like, well, why?
What do you say?
God,
fucking dude. Listen, like
I think it's Eric Lewis and Walter Walker.
Throw Jelton Almeida on the goddamn poll. Also, but Derek Lewis is actually I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think that's the next two fights to make. The poll is already up, and these fucking guys are voting for Almeida. These fucking That's so stupid.
Wait, tell you, why don't you correct my pronunciation again?
What did you say?
Now that he's winning the poll, okay, like I'll pronounce it correctly for you.
Okay. That's a stupid ass fight.
No, it's not. How is it a stupid ass fight? Why? Because Waldo can't grapple and you're scared to see your boy get fucking subbed? Is that why?
I like Jelton Almeida. I'm
not saying you don't. I'm just saying that like the sight of Waldo begging another man to stop hurting him is like something you can't bear to think of.
No, I would want Jelton Almeida to win that fight. So I like Jelton Almeida over Waldo Cortez Acosta. I just think it's time to give him his flowers. He knocked out Gaziev on really short notice, and I think
he knocked out Shamil Gaziev. Give the man a title shot, dude.
I think he's a guy that the UFC wants to push as well.
Andrew is funny as fuck. Oralby versus Ancestor says, Andrew, I've been saying Oralby walked out of a time machine into his first octagon fight. He's the only guy that knows where Genghis Khan's buried.
I think that the most likely fight that will be made is going to be him versus Walter Walker. So
Walter Walker or Derek Lewis. I like those are very different fights, but I like the Derek Lewis like fucking slugfest fight. I think Walter Walker continues his run of like fucking heel hook submissions or ankle lock submissions, whatever the fuck it is. I'd like to see. Yeah, I want to see Waldo get heel hooked. I want that.
I want this, brother.
Fucking Dominicans thinking they own everything.
You really do not like Waldo Cortez.
No, I hate his like early on in his career, the taunts and shit, and then he's winning like split decisions against like fucking Arlovsky. I think that was unanimous, but not a very clean victory, and he's doing like stupid shit.
Okay, the next fight we match make for is Islam Mahat. Or sorry, I was reading off the ring. Orobai versus
My boy.
Poor Hermanson, dude. I mean,
fuck poor Hermanson, dude. People had the balls to tell me I was stupid locking Orobai.
Can you stop interrupting me?
I'm sorry. I'm excited, bro. Orobai is one of my favorite fighters right now.
Really?
Yeah. Real talk.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, he's a really awesome fighter. He knocked out Hermanson really quick, dude. I thought it could happen, but I wanted to give Hermanson his flowers because I do think he's a really good fighter, and I think that it's probably time for him to call it a day after this, dude. This is a really sad knockout. What did you think about this fight?
I thought it went spectacularly. People were talking about, well, Orobai, how's Orobai gonna sub him, dude? Hermanson's an animal on the ground. I'm like, he's not. He's gonna knock him out. And he's like, what kind of? It's like, yeah, Orobai can strike. I was telling everybody. And like, and also, bro, like, I mean, how many flowers you got to give out, dude? Fucking, like, Hermanson
was a really fun fighter for a time. He fought really good dudes. I mean, I'm kind of already talking about him like he's like retired.
Yeah,
he's not, but yeah, I think it's probably time to call it a day, dude. I think his chin is definitely compromised at this point. So I liked Hermanson a lot, and he was super.
Showweather has a good Showweather. I don't think I like that fight, but not yet. I think you do. Listen to this, dude. This is what you do. Kevin Holland versus Orobai. Next.
Oh no, he was talking about Cortez Acosta. So he thinks that making him fight down in the rankings, but fighting.
No, I'm talking about his comment after that.
Oh. Joe Alvarez for who's better at one. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that too, but not yet is what I'm saying. Give them one fight each. One more fight each first.
I think that you have a great point. Almeida makes a lot of sense. I just think that the time wise,
Alvarez not.
I think the time wise, you do Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Walter Walker to have that one fight in. If that doesn't happen, then I totally think that Almeida is a better suggestion. So I'll concede that.
Or Derek Lewis.
Yeah. The Almeida patch on Bisbing, hilarious. Alvarez for who's better at 155 to 175 guy. Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude, Kenny, just because I blew out your mother's gag reflex doesn't mean it wasn't consensual, bro.
Okay, let's fucking do the show.
Dude, I'm back to business. I say Kevin Holland. I say Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland's my guy for Orobai.
I like that fight. I like that fight a lot. Alvarez. It's a weird. This is what I was going to get into. It's a weird thing because like Orobai beat Tofik Musayev, super fun fighter from Bellator. Had that war with Rebecca and then Elvis Brenner. I think that he's got great wins. He's obviously up in class now. Beats a guy with standing power, like a good name. Obviously on the way out, but he did exactly what he needed to do. So it's kind of hard to determine where exactly he should be ranked. Right at welterweight, obviously this is both guys' debut. So it's not like I can just look at the rankings and be like, oh well, this guy makes sense because he's ranked here. We need to give him a fun fight. I think Joel Alvarez is a sick fight. Kevin Holland makes a lot of sense.
I really like Joel Alvarez. Like that's a great. They both came up from 155 and they're both really good. But that's what I'm saying. I think you build towards that. You do that fight after they're both in the rankings. I think Kevin Holland, who actually isn't ranked, but like that's a good test for him, or maybe Mike, or give him Mike Malott, that fucking Canadian fuck, Right?
Who did Mike Malott just beat?
Fucking Kevin Holland by dick shots, dude.
Okay, I like that too. I don't know. Is it strange to give Orobai a fight that if he looks really impressive he's ranked now though? Like,
I
think it is.
I think so. I mean, Yo Alvarez debuted at 170 against a ranked opponent. I mean,
wait, I see what you're saying now. Like, give him a fast track fight since he wants to fight this year. Yeah, exactly. I think that's more likely to happen if a fight was to be booked for Cortez Acosta this year, I think that's
yeah.
Okay, we're getting a nice list together, I think.
Yeah. So
Kevin
who?
Holland,
Okay.
Alvarez,
Mike Malott. Yeah.
What about? I was gonna say Bonfim, but that doesn't.
Yeah, I was thinking Bonfim too.
I think
we Randy Brown. That'd be a weird one.
Okay, yeah, I think that those are the three. I like those.
Yeah, those are the three. Yeah, yeah. I'm interested in all three of those fights, honestly.
You know the most, right?
Of those three?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, well, Alvarez is the one to look forward to, but I think you do another opponent for both of them. But which one?
Because Orlby would do terrible to Kevin Holland.
I mean, dude, I was one that said Kevin Holland, and
yeah, I want to see Orlby destroy Kevin Holland.
Why? Why do you want the man who
I hate Kevin Holland so much, dude?
Dude, okay. I hate Mike Malott because he's afraid to leave Canada. Okay, never fought outside of Canada. Okay, he won by kicking another man in his dick like over and over until the other man was forced to fucking fight with his entire like lower abdomen like aching, and and that's no way to win. That's no kind of sportsmanship, and now he's ranked. It's like fuck this. Like give him the man from the past.
Another fight that I said would go that way, and Gio was wrong.
Which one?
Mike Malott and Holland.
Bro, yeah, you called it. Mike Malott's gonna win by dick shots. He gave it up smooth in the first round. Holland had his ass.
Bar for bar.
Holland had his ass, dude. Don't give me this shit. Fuck you, and Simon Feck for that.
Ladies and gentlemen. Poll question. You guys are going 50-50 split on Holland. Holland or Alvarez, what do you think?
Holland first, because like I keep saying, the Alvarez fight is like waiting in the wings after they both beat their next opponents. You know what I'm saying? Or at least one opponent. Kind of like Morales Prates, like.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, but that fight's so good. I feel like we just
it's great, but I want to see Prates, JDM, and Morales Gary first, and then you do that.
We're actually going to talk about that a little bit coming up.
We certainly are.
So
certainly are.
Just a second.
All right, sorry, just a little sneak preview.
Sorry if that sounded mean. I wasn't even trying to be like, oh, save it. But yeah, no,
you're good.
Topic to get into. We'll get into that.
Well, of all the shit you said to me that you should apologize for, like that's you're good on that one.
Bet. Okay. I'm trying to set up a few things. So can you talk quickly about Volkan Ozdemir and Alonzo Menifee?
Yeah. So I locked Ozdemir. I think Ozdemir's always been really good, dude. He was way back when Dominic Reyes was undefeated on the way to his title shot, controversial title fight against John Jones. Volkan Ozdemir gave him the biggest run for his money. Reyes won by a split decision. Like Ozdemir's been the dude's been in the division for a long time. He fucking killed Johnny Walker. He had a very close fight with Carlos Ulberg.
Are we talking about this fight or?
I'm just on Ozdemir, and okay. So on the other end, Menefield. Okay, Menefield. His heyday was a while back. What? You fought Bellator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was starting with his. I was sorry, dude. You wanted me to go back further than 2019? I thought you wanted me to speed this up.
I know. I'm sorry,
bro. Show everybody your Bellator tramp stamp, dude. You fucking. God damn.
Go ahead.
Show whether I like Mirzakhanov Ozdemir. That's because I don't know who would win that fight. That's a good one. I was just going to say about Alonzo Menefield. This was so clear. I mean, Menefield, he's got a 2-fight win streak, but look closer, and it's a split decision to Julius Walker, who was debuting, and he fraud checked Umar C, who honestly probably could have beat him if he grappled. So yeah, this was a clear cut going in, and honestly, it went just like I thought it would. Ozdemir looked good, and I think, dude.
That's the only fight that makes sense.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, and I really do like that fight. Actually, I mean, you could maybe do Jan, but like that really is, yeah.
Well, Blachowicz is fighting Guskov.
Oh, he's fighting Guskov. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, so yeah. Fuck it. Azamat Murzakanov versus Volkan Ozdemir. Headline a fucking fight night.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah. I like Murzakanov a lot. I think he knows how to be short at light heavyweight. I think the dude is like, and that's a division where people can fight into their fucking, as Glover Teixeira proved, into their early 40s. And I think Murzakanov is finally getting, tracked up. He's undefeated. He's 36 years old. And the Rakic fight proved, that he was.
Only fight that really makes sense at this point. City Life is coming out. Did he just end his show, or is he still watching? No, I'm not a real MMA channel, nor do I watch the UFC. That's true. He does not watch the UFC.
Isha, get out of here, you casual ass fuck. I love you, Isha. Isha is one of the few actual talents in this goddamn cesspool of bullshit that's called MMA YouTube.
MMA channel, just not down in Brazil. The favela's coming after him. Yeah, I guess Kenny could sense his presence. Is he still alive? Anyway, but let's get into the next fight, which would be
smoke up, Johnny.
Alina's
favorite fighter, Ian Gary. I say Morales. Morales, nice.
Okay, can we like talk about the fight really quick?
Yeah, that's all right.
So I thought that Gary unfortunately was just one step ahead of Bilal this entire fight, man. And
yeah, of course. And I mean,
what do you think?
Although he got cracked a little bit more than I was anticipating by Bilal.
Yeah, and he also eye poked Bilal twice. The first one was bad.
The second one was kind of bullshit, but the first one was legit.
Yeah. So I thought he.
I don't think so.
I thought he looked as impressive as he possibly could. I mean, obviously he could.
Yeah.
But, to his abilities, I think he looked as good as he could against Bilal. So I think he did the damn thing. I thought it was impressive enough.
And that's how every Ian Gary fight, reaction goes. Yeah, well, he got it done. Yeah.
Right. I think Ian Gary's great. But I don't think that you give him. Actually, hold on. I actually need to go back and see who I fucking.
He hasn't had a finish since he didn't finish Magny. He hasn't had a finish since before he fought Neil Magny.
No, so, I think the last time I matched up, last time we did this show, I'm pretty sure I said that Morales should fight the winner of.
I said that too. He should fight the winner of Gary Bilal. Gary Bilal.
Sure. Yep.
Really
Gary Bilal. Yep. So there we go. Let's do it. Word.
Yeah.
And you're in agreement?
Yeah. That's the fight.
Let's see. Gary versus Morales. Bro, the favela.
Morales is not gonna lose, Isha. Yeah, Isha, you know how much shit I got for picking Morales? And then everybody, everybody's like, oh, what happened? Sean Brady's not grappling. He can't shoot double legs. What the fuck? Morales is managing distance correctly. Oh shit, he got knocked out. Bang.
I'm gonna read some comments. He says the favela versus Hank shirts are being made. Paulo confirmed. God damn.
Nice. I'll double down on that.
Gary says 49-46 Morales calling it right now. 49-46 Morales. Damn. Paulo is my fighter. A point should have been taken away 100%. Morales loses, UFC fans are going to turn on him so hard, like the Talbot. If he does, fraud check. Yep, 100%.
Yeah, in another dimension where Morales loses to Gary, Isha.
Yep, Isha, they're not going to like it when Gary puts on a master class. Talbot 2.0.
Yeah, master
Brady ain't on Ian's level, unfortunately. Damn it, dude.
So yeah, you know what? People were saying about Morales, oh, he's unproven. He's only fought in Gilbert Burns, blah blah blah. It's like, how long before you start to realize that this dude is significantly talented? You know who's not? I don't give a fuck who would win, Sean Brady, Ian Gary. Ian Gary is going to lose to Morales, 100%.
Interesting. Yeah, let me. Well, the thing is I think that Morales is such an impressive way to beat Sean Brady. And I'm definitely, dude, I love the top of welterweight right now. It's so fucking.
Yeah, it's welterweight's so sick right now.
Now we got this little Grand Prix going on between all these dudes. So fucking cool, man. I doubted Morales for a long time, and I also doubted Sean Brady for a long time. So it was a hard one to pick for me. Yeah, love this fight.
Remember when you picked Sean Brady?
Via coin. Yeah, via coin.
Yeah, by a coin flip.
I was not sure on that fight, dude. That was the toughest one to pick, and
I saw it. I saw it.
Super impressive win there for Morales. Love that fight.
Right, yo, Isha goes welterweight is trash. I don't think Lontov can save it. Yeah, now that you say that, Isha, I take back everything I just said.
Has to be Ilya for Armin.
Dude, that's okay.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off. The problem with Ian Gary is a lot of people just hate Ian Gary, and he doesn't do himself any favors with how cocky he is.
I think that's he also does this affected shit. Like he practiced with his wife before. Like I don't buy his his cocky energy. I think it's like a sort of a character or performance. Yeah.
Interesting. The thing is I like when a fighter is patient and tact. He shows he has like a clear game plan and sticks to it. Is Ian Gary the most exciting fighter? Of course not.
No, he's a good point fighter, as as I know you say. I think I mean, and he's a real point fighter, dude. He's keeping like the Jeff Neal fight, dude. He like you can tell in his head he's like counting strikes on per round. Like he really does fight purely to win.
He's always a tricky fight for anybody. So I don't think that if Morales steamrolled Ian Gary, I would be very impressed.
I think second, third round knockout.
Morales could catch up, but Brady it was his only big test yet. I 100% agree.
Well, sure.
Gary has had a few big tests now, right? And there was this time where like we were talking about all these guys, and I was like, dude, like Ian Gary actually has the best resume out of all these guys so far.
I mean, okay, so the Prates fight once again. I know I'm still salty about it because if that fight had gone on 10 more seconds, Prates would have finished him. And if you redo it, Prates will, but they're not going to. But I think Ian Gary. It's like what that fight proved more than anything is that like Ian Gary just can't stand up to like just an onslaught. Once Prates started actually finally putting it on him.
Yeah, thing is like, when you go up against a guy like that where it's just like, damn, you're already down this many rounds, you got to knock him out, and if you don't, then you lose.
And the thing is, Prates up to that fight, he'd been able to sort of just hang back and like wait to lock in his knockout shot, and Gary tied that up and made it impossible for him for long enough.
Good fight. The best fighters are not always entertaining. That's why the UFC is boring 8 out of 10 times. And that's why Deep Jewels is the best promotion on the planet. Keep dreaming. Gio, Gary, UD, easy win. I am Team Islam.
Yo, wait, who said that?
Showweather.
All right, Showweather. Win this fight, Showweather. Like, remember what you just said, dude. Like, I pray to fucking whatever God you believe in that they make that fight. We got a futures bet on our hands, Showweather.
All right. Main event time. Dude, obviously I think everybody thought Armin would beat, and the question was how. I said it would be like a third round knockout because Armin doesn't generally.
I had second round, but I had knockout too.
Because Armin, and we both agreed that Armin doesn't generally like go for subs.
Yeah.
I was shocked with how Dan wasn't able to do literally anything to Armin.
I mean, I wasn't at all, dude. I knew it would be it would be just like everybody who was on JDM, just like, it's just like, no, your boy is not going to win this fight, man. Like, I mean, sadly rare.
I mean, like, okay, he's not going to win this fight versus like, he didn't do shit to Armin.
No, but we remember when we were doing that prediction video and we both agreed that like Armin doesn't just need to win. He needs a spectacle victory, Like, I mean, which was true. I mean, I think he got it.
What I was going to say, the only thing he tried to do was jump for fucking guillotine, which is just like.
Oh, Hooker, yeah, that was fucking retarded.
I thought it was so impressive to see how Armin just like gator rolled out of him. So cool. I gave Hooker a 0% chance before the fight started. I knew this fight was going to be levels. What do you mean? Dan almost twisted his head off like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, dude, totally, man.
He did kind of have it in a couple times, which
he had it in, and Armin just fucking twerked out of it, like.
And I was like, yo, like, I was like, that's
Reed Issa's.
Hold on, I want to get my point out. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
5 seconds.
I'm sorry. ADD. I'm sorry.
When he like went for the guillotines, I was like, dude, like there's no way in a million years Dan would sub him, but this is like actually kind of fucking like how fucking dope is Dan Hooker where he's like, yo, I'm gonna fucking sub this guy. Like I love Dan Hooker, man. I just think,
I don't get the Dan Hooker love, dude. I mean, he's all right, like, you know.
All right, sounds good, man.
I'm sorry to take the wind out of your sails, bro.
You fucking interrupt me constantly, dude. Like,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
And you go off on a tangent. I'm like, dude, can I just fucking get
sorry.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. How bad is it? Hilarious. Yeah, dude. Fucking Dan fucking would not let Gamrot fucking grapple him. Anyway, so you think that Armin should be next for Sarukian? You think he's earned his title shot?
Armin should be next for Sarukian?
Sorry, Taporia. My apologies.
I think he should be, but I don't think they'll do that. I think that I really genuinely believe Islam's they're gonna do whatever they need to do behind the scenes to have Islam go back down and fight Taporia. We've talked about this,
Yeah,
and so
I don't think that makes any sense.
I know you don't think that's gonna happen, but like I mean I do. But it regardless of whether it does or not, Taporia needs another title defense at lightweight beforehand. So I think they're gonna probably feed him Gaethje just to allow him to say, maybe they'll do Pimlet. I think the rightful contender is Armin for sure. So if like there is justice in this world, Armin deserves a title shot for sure. But I don't know if he'll get it.
You said that they'll feed who to Gaethje?
They'll feed Gaethje to Taporia probably, because
So I guess in that instance, like who does Armin fight?
Maybe Pimlet. Honestly, that'd be an interesting fight. They can both grapple. I mean, Armin's a wrestler. Pimlet, is more jiu-jitsu and is grappling, but it's just like, it's like.
So I guess my question to you would be like, okay, so we already know that Islam doesn't fight super often, and I think Taporia wants to get another fight in. Like, but I don't know. I don't know if Taporia would like, because he did this fucking shit when he became champ at featherweight, where he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna fight all the contenders." So I feel like he's gonna do something
off because, it did piss me off because Evloev, I think, would have beaten Taporia, and I think Armin has, in kind of in the same way, just stylistically, Armin at lightweight right now has the best shot.
Yeah, definitely. No way Islam moves down. I don't even understand that. He is legit working on his 170 body. It would be so dumb to roll back.
I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying, like, they got this White House card, which my conspiracy theory is that won't come together, and that like, but if it does or it doesn't. If it does come together, what's gonna headline it? If it doesn't, they're gonna be like, all right, sorry the White House card didn't happen, but here we got Ilya versus Islam for you. But maybe not.
So weird because I don't think it would be at 55. I think it would be at 70, and then it's like, well,
Taporia can't go up to 70
through three weight class. Right, that's kind of where I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, and Islam has the most title defenses at lightweight. He waited to break that record and then moved up, but like
Islam does not want that 155 weight cut anymore.
I know, I get it. He wants to get paid a lot.
Giuliano comes from an Italian family where if you don't interrupt, you don't get or eat. I speak from experience.
Yeah, no, Dirty Hippo gets it. You fucking
Armin versus Taporia. In all seriousness, what are we even talking about? I fully agree. If the UFC makes Ilya versus Islam. That league.
Wait, hold on.
Joke.
No, hold on. About Issa's comment, does Issa mean that like that's the obvious fight? Is that what you're saying, or what?
Yeah, Armin. That's all.
Yeah. No, obviously, for sure, in a just world. I'm just saying, like, you know.
Topuria vacates the title because he don't want to fight Armin, which proves the way for Armin versus Patty for the title. This UFC shit's too easy to predict. Damn. Oh my god, you imagine? Topuria has said he would vacate if the UFC told him to fight Armin twice. Wow, really? He said that? Islam is not moving back down. Ilya is too small for 170. Who gives a single fuck about that fight? So many great matches. Yeah, for real.
I mean, it's like, who gives a single fuck? Like, I mean, it's like, okay, because Jones Aspinall is now almost certainly never happening. It's like, what's, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's the only like not unrealistic super fight that like really people would be like, fuck, like, who's gonna win?
No, I don't. It just doesn't. I don't see the pieces coming together, and then like it's like we're gonna make Islam cut back down to 55. It's like that doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. I mean, I'm not. By the way, I'm not like fucking saying that like that's the most exciting fight, and I want to see it. But I see that that's what's gonna happen in my head. Maybe I'm wrong, but Topuria versus Armin is the rightful next title fight at lightweight. I just think that they might, give throw Topuria like, one more defensive pad his record.
Let that Punk vacate then. Damn, I'm gonna find the clip right now. I'm sure WoW will sign him. Jones versus Aspinall are in the same weight class. Sure. I just don't understand the hype when there are so many good matchups within each of their own divisions. Yeah, and 55 especially, man. Well, shit.
Yeah, I agree.
The issue I have.
No, you're right. I'm just saying, like, I'm just the way, like, on a thinking pure business. Like, I mean,
the thing that bothers me though is I just like, even though they're interesting fights, like I don't think either of them fucking loses, and it's just like, damn, like there's champions right now where I'm like, God, I don't think anybody beating them. And again, I'm not necessarily like that. But it's like, fuck, dude. Like, yeah, Marab exactly, and Hamza. Islam.
I'm a big detractor, actually, or whatever the fuck of like the fucking movement around weight classes. It's like I like Marab and Pantoja like just locking in and holding that belt and racking up as many title defenses. Just being like, I own this division type of shit.
Yeah, what is up with Ilya just being like, I ain't gonna fight these dudes? This is a second weight class.
Yeah. Why? Because you're gonna lose, faggot? Like, you're worried? Like, I hate that, dude. He ran, like, he low key kind of ran from Evloev. I mean, you could run that narrative. It's there. I mean, and now Armin, who stylistically is closer to Evloev than anybody else at lightweight.
Ilya's smart, though. I will say, I think he's smart. He's like, no, like, I'm gonna fight the big names, and I'm like, so you know what? What's really gonna happen next? Ilya versus Conor McGregor.
Yeah, dude.
BMF the fucking belt.
Yeah, for the fucking BMF belt.
They're gonna strip Max Holloway of the BMF,
or give Holloway another title shot. This time at lightweight. Let's do that rematch.
And the BMF belt. That's what he actually wants. That's right. That's what he actually wants. Which is crazy.
Oh yeah, he wanted it to be for both belts or some shit. Remember?
Yep. So anyway, it's been a 2-hour show, man. Thanks for hopping on. What do you got?
Yeah, always. Sorry to interrupt you so much, dude. You know how I get, dude.
No, I know you're on a roll tonight. It's all good, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Well, with that being said, I mean, we can continue this by rolling over to my channel, and I'll set up that panel that you wanted.
Yeah, I got to do something before Tenshin Nasukawa. I fucking slept all day, so I got to do something before Tenshin Nasukawa fights in a way, which will be live. That's the next thing I'm doing. Let's see. 9
a.m., bro. I did just say we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this party over.
Like, honestly, like, this guy has been supporter of my channel for so long. He's a member now. He bought the highest tier membership. Guys in every single one of my streams. I mean, couldn't ask for a better fan.
Dude, Idaho, have you checked your number one, like your list of top donators? Because I guarantee I'm gonna read it blinded, not in the Ambro first place.
How do you check that?
It's in your analytics somewhere. Ethan knows. I fucking forget. You go to fucking, click the earn part.
Yeah.
Which is earn. Yeah. It's some. I think it's in there somewhere. I mean, dude, we already know it's not in the Ambro, dude. He's been like singing your praises since since you were just like since you were second willing it to Hank, dude.
Yeah, shout out to Kenny too. Yeah, it says not in the Ambro, top donator of the channel, dude. Shout out to not in the Ambro.
Yeah, wow, dude. I knew it. Anyone who knows this channel knows it.
I am at the bottom because I got to pay Cheddarhead back. Yeah, we all owe Cheddarhead money. Pay Cheddarhead.
No, actually, I would have owed Cheddarhead a humiliating fucking bet loss, which I'm not even gonna describe. But I got out of that by picking Saint Denis to beat Benil Dariush, and goddamn if I wasn't happy.
Yeah, he says you're welcome. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks. Yeah, so yeah, Tenshin Nasukawa. There's no UFC card next week, right?
Cam Hassel. All right, Cam Hassel. Let me actually introduce you to Showweather. Cam Hassel with the donation.
Yeah, yo, thank you so much. The 16 New Zealand dollars. Thank you, Cam. I think this is the first time you've ever checked out my channel, so shout out to you. I heard Gio was trashing Dan Hooker. If he does that again, please hit him with his signature move. Interruption!
Yo, Cam, fuck you. Cam, there's 2 R's in interruption, stupid.
Damn.
Cam was so excited. He was so excited typing that.
Cam's first dono. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, that was slick.
There's no UFC card next weekend, right?
No, but there's 323 and then Cop versus
next weekend, which we'll be watching over here. All right, man. Well, cool. Thanks for hopping on.
I know you don't care, Cam. I know you don't care.
I'm gonna kick you off and go through all the matches that we made and then break them all down and probably make.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna set that panel up on my channel if you actually.
Sounds good.
Be there after? All right, bro. All right, peace.
Peace. Cool. All right, that was Gio. Sorry, AB. AB was in the chat, fucking not happy with Gio. Yeah, I kind of crashed out on him a little bit, didn't I? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for joining the show. It's a really long one. Sometimes the show goes on too fucking long, dude. Also, did Gable win? Is the show already over? Alabama MMA time of the year. Oh god. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Idaho uses Gilly like he used me. I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to you, Kenny. All right. Kenny, we've reconciled. We're cool now. Gable won in 20 seconds. Oh my god. Shocker. Minnesota incident destroyed him. Yeah, I can't believe the dude's not in jail. Dude, this is like not a good look. You're pretending to be. Oh, fair enough. Right. Should have known that. All right. He fought a light heavyweight. You know what? I think I could make this a short if I did it like this. Would you think it was impressive, or my chat was glazing him more than Glaze? Oh, then filled. Wait, who is that? Idaho told me Kenny closes doors with his hips. Thank you for the $2, my friend. He didn't look okay. You weren't impressed. I think Abel will be in the UFC soon enough. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Close this out. Okay. He needs to fight top guys. I think he will be soon enough, personally. But anyway. All right, what is going on, guys? We just started matchmaking. Shit. What is going on, guys? We just finished matchmaking for the UFC Qatar card. The first matchup that we'll be making is Denzel Freeman versus Josh Hokett. Two guys that have made their debut in the promotion recently. I think that I think that Denzel Freeman is not as exciting as Josh Hokett, and I think Hokett is a guy that they'll be looking to push. I think this will be a fun matchup, and actually a little bit of a test for Josh Hokett. The next fight will be Aliev versus Jared Gordon. The very young and continuing to improve Aliev was in a tough fight, but still passed the test with flying colors. I think it's time to move him up a little bit, give him an old crafty vet in Jared Gordon. I think this would be a really fun fight. Jared Gordon's very well rounded, very scrappy in his own right. So this will be the next one to make for Aliev. What is this guy's name again? Ishmael Narudiev. The next match we'll be making is Ishmael Narudiev versus Zach Reese. Narudiev is a guy that I never was super high on, but he got a really good knockout against Ryan Loder. I think it's time to give him another fun fight, and that would be Zach Reese. Here's another guy that just kind of goes for it in the first round. I think this will be bringing out the real fighter in Narudiev. I think this would be a super fun matchup as well. Next for Alessandre Topuria will be Ricky Simone. Let's give Topuria a guy that's kind of on the slide a little bit, but super well-rounded in his own right. Ricky Simone, would love to see this fight. I think that this is a winnable fight for Ricky Simone, but I think that this Topuria might be that good in the weight class to where he could get an easy win over Ricky Simone. Would love to see this one. Oh, God, what is this guy's name? What the fuck is this guy's name? I'll read some of your comments really quick. He needs to fight top guys. I mean, it was sick. Overhand right, KO. It doesn't tell us he's UFC ready. Yeah. Phil DeFreeze, best heavyweight of all time. Oh my God. This was a goated. Who's up next? Gio needs to be a mainstay on this. He has been for the last couple of weeks. Read show weather. Also, I'm rage baiting the shit out of you when Gary schools Morales. Gio. Yakayev. Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, let's do this. The next match we made was Yakayev versus Tuco Tacos. I do not like Tuco Tacos. I think he really sucks. Yakayev seemingly could be a very fun addition to this weight class. So let's give him an easy win over Tuco Tacos and get this guy out of the promotion. The next fight will be Asuama Bayev versus Steve Urseg. Asuama Bayev got a really good win over Alex Perez, a fight in which I thought he was down in. And Steve Urseg is a guy that's had some tough. He had a bad losing streak before getting a dub over an opponent on short notice up a weight class. So I think it's time to give Asuama Bayev another good test in the rankings, and that will be Steve Urseg. Also, I think Steve Urseg could, give him a tough fight on the feet as well. So we'll see how that goes. Next for Nicholas Dalby is Punahele Soriano. I thought that this fight sucked. Nicholas Dalby's win over Isaac Amaev. So let's give him a guy that's going to make it a fun fight. I think Punahele Soriano is that guy. He's also on a win streak, and this would be a good chance for Soriano to continue that and maybe move up the rankings. But Dalby is always a tough fighter, so if he got a win over a guy like Puna, I think it would be fun as well. He's 41, still getting wins in the promotion. So, all right, next is Luke Riley versus Nate the Train. This is a banger of a fight. Luke Riley obviously got a lot of power. Nate the Train is a dog, so this would be a sick fight, man. Maybe even like a main card opener or a featured fight. Next for Kyoji Horiguchi will be Amir Albazi. I think it's time to get Amir Albazi out of the rankings. He's very inactive. And on the other side, Kyoji Horiguchi had a fantastic performance on this card, but I really do feel like he needs one more win to get a title shot, and also some things need to play out because the top of flyweight is super booked up right now. So, yes, this would be the next fight to make for Kyoji Horiguchi on his way to getting his title shot with Pantoja. If Pantoja obviously defends and Kyoji is able to beat Amir, which he will be. Next is Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Walter Walker. Cortez Acosta said he wants one more fight this year, and the only person that I think realistically would take a fight with him before the end of the year would be Walter Walker. If not, I think that there's better matchups for Waldo Cortez Acosta because he is climbing the rankings, becoming a pretty fun fighter, getting KOs. I think a lot of the fans kind of soured on him, said he was a decisionator. But yeah, I think that this is the only fight that makes sense if it was to be booked on short notice. So yeah, Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Walter Walker. Next for Michelbeck Oralby will be Kevin Holland. Oralby got a sick win over Hermanson. he's been a really fun fighter in the promotion as well, getting a lot of nice wins. And obviously Hermanson, it's probably time to call it a day. But yeah, for his debut in the weight class, and also Hermanson's kind of a weird one to matchmake for. But I think that you do Oralby versus Kevin Holland, and then he gets a win over Holland, and he's probably ranked. So I think this would be another really sick fight. Next will be Volkan Ozdemir versus Azamat Mirzakhanov. This is like the only fight that really makes sense at light heavyweight. A lot of guys are booked, and man, what a sick fight this would be. This could be a fight night headliner, or maybe like a co-main, a fight night, or like a main card fight. Super sick fight. Volkan Ozdemir versus Azamat Mirzakhanov. And I don't really know who would win. I think this would be a tough test for both guys. All right, the next fight is Ian Gary versus Michael Morales. I love the top of welterweight right now. It is so fun. We got this little Grand Prix going on between all these guys to see who is going to fight Islam next. And I think that one of those fights on the bracket will be Ian Gary versus Michael Morales. We'll see if the power puncher and Michael Morales can put a stop to the win streak of Ian Gary, or if Ian Gary falters and we'll see if Ian Gary can edge out a decision against Morales. That was bad. We'll see if Michael Morales can stop the win streak of Ian Gary, or if Gary can edge out another decision and piss all the fans off. The next fight to make for Arman Tsarukyan is the title shot against Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria has been moving kind of crazy lately. He wants to fight with Max Holloway, or he wants to fight Islam. I don't think it makes sense. I think the only fight that makes sense for Ilia is Arman. Now, Arman was already booked against him, but had to pull out of the fight. So, yeah, Charles Oliveira stepped in. But yeah, man, those are going to be the matches we're going to make after this card. Let me know what you think of the matches. And if you don't like it, well, come to the chat, vote in the poll questions, and we'll see you next Sunday. There you go. There's my little video. Whoop my ass and see what happens. What the hell? What? You ready for Tenshin Nasukawa tonight? All right, guys. I'm going to dip out. It's been Who's Up Next with Gio. He interrupted me a bunch of times. I yelled at him. So tune in next week for the same shit. Panel stream on my domicile in 15 minutes. All right. Sounds good, man. Thank you for the $2, my friend. All right, guys. We will see you later tonight for Tenshin Nasukawa versus Inoue. Thank you to Cam for the 17 New Zealand dollars. Appreciate you. And Gio with the 4. Hell yeah. You don't need to donate. You're on the show, man. So, all right, guys. Salute. Salute to you. Shoeda. Peace out, homie. And we'll see you guys a little bit later for Tenshin Nasukawa. Peace.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up. You better wrap that guy.